Show on the Cutting Edge Benefits podcast with our host, Tom Quigley of Claim Links. And we wanted to talk about Mr. Author. Never mentioned you're an author of 3 books. What books are you an author of?
Oh, how to beat the high cost of healthcare and how to beat Obamacare. There you have it.
So why did you become an author? When was the first time?
My wife, myself, and my tax attorney, Edward Lyon, decided that we may as well write a book on our solution. So we did.
Absolutely. Is that available on Amazon?
Oh, yeah. In Barnes & Noble. I've even seen it on the shelves before at Barnes & Noble back in the late 2000s, early 2009, 10.
And so you wrote 2 books on that once the
3.
Obamacare 3. Okay. And what did you discuss, especially when everyone was going crazy about Obamacare in your book that maybe people were?
Hey, here's how you beat Obamacare. It's not beating it. It's showing them how to take advantage of the tax breaks.
And you knew those tax breaks were there. How much did you study that once you knew Obamacare was signed and how everyone went crazy? Bring us back to that time.
Figured out the parts that pertain to health insurance, which, believe it or not, was little. The whole bill, right?
Really?
Not much. People like to write. I like to keep it simple in our books. I don't believe in making 100 pages out of something and just going on and repeating the same thing 20 different ways. I believe in saying it how it is and move on.
So some of the stuff that you talked about on the show is in your book, or does it go into more detail?
A lot of it goes into detail. Like I tell people, if they drink beer or wine, limit it before you read the first 30 pages, 25, 30 pages of the book, and they can figure out that's all they need to do. They don't need to read the revenue rulings and the private letter rulings supporting everything we stated. They just need to know the gist of it. I don't want people all drunk while reading my book or high or whatever they're doing.
And what do you think, what was the hardest part about writing the book, Tom?
All you need is a microphone and somebody who can decipher what you wrote. And in fact, you don't even need that. You write a book. It's not hard.
So it should have an audiobook next.
We should have an audio book.
Yeah.
But I guess you can't. You got to behave. You can't swear or anything. Good.
I don't know. It depends. And it depends that we can just record your voice and have A1 talk the whole time like it's you reading the book.
A1's great.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, I wanted to go, what do you think are the biggest things that are in your books that people would like to know? So they see firsthand, because you have the research too. You're not able to show research on the podcast, but in the book you can.
I think the biggest thing is takeaway I'd get from it is, hey, let's look at the plans that they're suggesting we should look at and see the math works for our company. That would be that's what I'd get out of it is, okay, we don't cover these things or buy it through the insurance and we cover it on our own. How much truly would we save?
And that's the truth. You have it. So many people have saved, and you highlighted that in the book before. Even a lot of these new subsidies have just come out too. It's even better for a company now than back when you wrote the book.
Yeah, but a lot of people, because of their lack of knowledge of the Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act's the proper term. But if you ask somebody, hey, I think Jimmy Kimmel did this. You ask people what they thought of Obamacare, and they said, what do you think the Affordable Care Act? Oh, it's okay. It's the same law, you idiots. Just call it Obamacare. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. I hate to give people credit if they don't deserve it, but I think it was Jimmy. It was hilarious. One of those late night shows. But it's true. So these people, it's like you tell the business owners, you're like, you got 32 people working for you. Why don't you make your plan unaffordable and let people get subsidies who want to, and you can maneuver it so that you can give them better benefits also. No, we don't want to do that. Why? Or the employee, yeah, I don't want Obamacare. What are you talking about? Everyone's under the Affordable Care Act, like it or not. That's just such a joke. And those grandfather plans were the biggest joke of them all. They didn't cover everything. It was, so why do you want to stay with a shitty employer? What's wrong with you?
Oh my goodness. All
Pay
right. To Tom, that's what Tom loves about podcasting. He could drop the S word and then I still throw it on terrestrial radio. Okay, best place to go is claimlinks.com. Pick up the book. It's available on Amazon, right?
Amazon, you can click you can go to barnesandnoble.com. There's a bunch of them.
All right. Pick up the book today. Appreciate it, Tom.
Have
That
fun.
was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and the Cutting Edge Benefits Podcast, guys. Take care.